Take one. Hi, my name is Macy Jong, and this is my creative manifesto for Intro to Film Production. So, although this is supposed to be a creative presentation, I feel like mine doesn't exactly fit the box for like creative. I think it's creative in concept, but kind of like plain and like boring in reality. Just to give a little context on myself, I'm Gen Z. Growing up in Gen Z has made me grow up with so much media, like so much. Starting with movies, YouTube videos, to Instagram Reels, my personal favorite. I've always loved consuming media. As a kid, I grew up like watching so much YouTube, and the thought of creating and like being a YouTuber would always sit in the back of my mind. I feel like I've always wanted to create, but I had this like weird expectation that I always set for myself. It was like way too high for a little child to achieve, and like over time I just like kept having that expectation on myself. So first thing that started breaking down my high expectations, being an architecture student. Perfection literally can't be achieved. Everything is so hard. Like, as long as you have something for the class, that's all you need. Gradually escaping the expectations. However, perfection just kind of still holds me in this weird chokehold, and is still something that I fight against in every situation in my life. Maybe it's because I'm an only child, and I think my world revolves around me. I find myself loving to tell my own story. I think I'm interesting. So, why do I want to make videos or like go into film production or like do film stuff? I think the way I like perceive reality is a little weird. Like, living doesn't really feel like a continuous experience for me. I feel like I'm in and out of my own reality, and it's just like something that's hard to explain to other people. I've experienced being taken into other people's worlds through their manipulations of sound and video, and I want to do the same. Create and tell stories from my point of view, my worldview. And in order to like be able to do this, I need to learn a bunch of skills. I want to do everything. Be the director, producer, DP, editor. I can't do all of that perfectly. So kind of eased the expectations that I set on myself. And this class has helped me realize that you can't do everything. Like, I've like learned how much you have to delegate tasks in film production, or like just on a set in general, and that's like really helped me realize you can't do everything, and like you can't be perfect at anything. You kind of just like get good at one thing or like a couple things. Also didn't know that sound manipulation was so complicated. It's very intriguing. It's very challenging. Like, it makes my brain like go crazy. So although this like presentation is presented outside of the classroom as a video to like no audience except for, I guess, my roommate who's blasting music, I think this video is perfect, ironically, in this context, despite having all the knowledge and skills of different shots that I've learned this year. I don't know, love a good pan, love a good zoom in, love a good high quality camera and high quality mic. However, even though like I have all these skills and like I know I can like envision what I want this video to be in a perfect world, I'm choosing to not do that, to fight against my own brain, to be, I guess, like my bare self, and try not to embellish my work for the sake of trying to reach some level of perfection. I think to let go of perfection is to start living. One take.